Hi guys, and welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Pro Replaycast from the year 2023 from the IEM tournament, as we have spawning here in the upper left part in the blue. It is SERRAL from Finland, and his opponent spawning here in the lower right in the red. It is Special from Mexico, but he is currently living in South Korea, from where he's also training for the upcoming tournaments. He's also a streamer on Twitch, so very interesting personality here from Starcraft 2, also known for his weight loss. So he had some issues with weight, but now doing really fine, very disciplined, and yeah, losing weight, going to the gym. So I really respect that from him. So let's see what the build orders are going to be. We already see him go for a nice wall of fear on Neo Humanity, of course, protecting his expansion. Really nice stuff by him. Gas is also up, actually double gas. Might see him push, of course, forward with some Reapers, just like many Terrans like to harass the Zerg. Reapers and Hellions really common for any Terran versus the Zerg. And this is the world champion, actually not the world champion from this year. It is of course Oliveira, but still SERRAL, very known figure, considered to be of course the best Zerg in the world, as he's opening up here with a gas and spawning pool first, I believe it was, and only now going for his hatchery. So perhaps a more aggressive build order here by him. Perhaps he's going to try to send out those Zerglings really early on, or maybe he's just fearing an early aggression by Special. And yeah, the Queen is also getting spawned. So yeah, nothing quite of the ordinary yet. We actually have a factory here for Special, another command center first, so he might try, of course, to go for those Hellions, just like said, or he might try to go for a starport with some medivacs for his units. We're about to find out, as the first Reaper is getting pushed out. The second Reaper is also getting produced. So Special is of course going to try to go straight for the expansion points, straight for those drones, just to try to hurt the economy from SERRAL. SERRAL is out, he's scouting a little bit for those proxy barracks, now only sees the Reaper. And yeah, interesting enough, one Zergling gets killed and even a second one might get killed here, so a lucky move out here by Special. Quite a strong hero Reaper he has here with 3 kills already. Really nice stuff here by him. He might even transition into mass Reapers. It could be a possibility here. So SERRAL caught a little bit off guard here, losing 2 Zerglings and 1 drone, as the harassment might continue really soon. Yet another Reaper is getting built, and hold on, we actually have a proxy starport here for Special. So this could be Liberators, it could be a Raven, could be Banshees for him, as the Reapers are still causing a little bit of havoc, and they might even try to take out yet another drone. But this time SERRAL nicely responding, and luckily here for Special he's not going to lose the Reaper. Queens are out, so SERRAL should be fine. He will very likely very soon go for his second expansion, so pretty soon it's going to be a 3-base Zerg cuts around. And yeah, Special losing those units, but in the end, yeah, there is actually a Liberator. So Liberator is going to be here for Special with a nice position. I believe he's going to go straight here for the middle line. Let's see if he's going to be successful. No spores yet for SERRAL out. One Queen is here, so with a good position SERRAL should be able to hold this. He might also try to go here with a Liberator, but then again the expansion is not going to be finished for SERRAL. So trust me, this is going to be the talk. Let's check his main once again. Looks like he's going, yes, in the double Hellion, so this could be a double push by Special for once, or a double timing push. At the same time he's going with the Liberator here, and he might also try to take the Hellions at the same time here into this location. So it's going to be really hard for SERRAL to out micro this. We also have a fusion core, a nice hidden fusion core, so this of course tells us that it's going to be battle cruisers really soon for Special. So quite an interesting strategy. Let's see what the Liberator is going to be doing here. And of course he can one-shot the drones. SERRAL once again caught a little bit off guard, so losing 3 drones here. A very nice early good game here by Special, but I believe he also attacked with these units here into this location, so causing of course double problems here for SERRAL. In the end it's only 3 drones, so SERRAL should be okay. The Queen should be able to fend this off. Let's see what the Hellions are going to be doing. Held in guard here by those Queens. And there's even Zerglings out, and also a wall off here with a Roach Warrant. Oh, some drones caught a little bit of guard here, so 2 have been sniped. third one as well. So Special really doing some good economic damage versus SERRAL, but yeah, SERRAL just keeps on expanding, keeps on adding more and more drones, and we now see the first battlecruiser getting produced here by Special, and Special also could take another expansion here. Hold on, we once again see him move out. The Hellions are still out. SERRAL tries of course to save the drones, but all in all Special, I believe he already has sniped around 10 drones, so quite a good early game by him. And let's not forget that some battlecruisers are now going to be out really, really soon, as he's once again going for it. Of course the Queen is not going to be any match for the battlecruiser, and let's see, 2 Hellions are pretty low. Perhaps some SCVs will be mechanically sent here to repair those Hellions. Roaches are out here for SERRAL, and with some Zergs, and now he finally sees the starport, sees the battlecruiser, so I believe he's going to go into a Spore. Yes indeed, a Spore it is, and he should be okay with one Spore, but then again Special attacking here the close position, once again sniping 3 drones. But if you look at the work count, yes indeed, SERRAL did take quite some casualties here, as he has dropped 250 workers. He has to drone up now. His one starport is being attacked, but the battlecruiser is coming here just to save the production from the next battlecruiser. And yeah, double battlecruiser is going to be, perhaps it's going to transition into many more battlecruisers. We're about to see a fleet of battlecruisers, so this will of course force SERRAL to go into Corruptors. But hold on, we actually have another push here with some Hellions. Still SERRAL holding now his ground. The Roaches are very good counter against those Hellions. Really tanky, not taking any damage at all. Same can be said here for the Queen, but somehow Special finds a good position. He's going to very likely sacrifice those Hellions, but also sniping 10 drones once again. So very nice move out here by Special, and somehow those Hellions are still alive. The Roaches even getting sniped, and at the same time the battlecruiser is here into this location. So once again SERRAL has to double micro, and in the end 12 troops have been killed, and at the same time some Zerglings actually making it forward. So SERRAL finally having enough of this early abusement. He's sending out a small group of Zerglings, but even they deal quite some good economic damage. 6, even 10 SCVs have been killed now. Banings would have been of course even better, but let's see what Special is going to do. He's going to counter straight with many Hellions. A nice beeline here of drones. It would have been great if he could have taken those out, but sadly for him his Hellions are trapped now, and he's going to very likely lose them. So a good attempt here by Special, but in the end SERRAL now holds, and with that I believe SERRAL has the upper hand now. He is closing in towards 70 drones. At the same time the battlecruiser rush didn't really make so much damage. Liberator at first was good, but yeah, now Special has of course to focus his attention onto his newly established expansion just to keep it safe here. And in the meantime, let's have a look at the production. Actually, we see some Corruptors getting built by SERRAL, as he will very likely wanting to counter those battlecruiser, and still Special goes for massive amounts of battlecruisers. So this is his strategy, as slowly but steadily we're closing in towards the 10-minute mark. So a quite interesting, good early game here by Special, but in the end SERRAL came back, did snipe those Hellions, and with that the harassment was pretty much over. Some Hellions were still sent here, but yeah, the defenses look now really good here for SERRAL. Nice barracks here by Special. I really like that, just to give him vision here for a very important spot in the middle of the map. And yeah, the Corruptors are out of course to counter the battlecruisers, and yet another expansion here by SERRAL. So let's see which one of them is going to attack first. Is it going to be SERRAL? Is it going to be Special? Both players at the same supply amount, army wise, even worker wise. Or some turrets are being nicely placed here by Special. He's expecting of course an attack with those Corruptors, sending out some Hellions, still doing some economic damage. 7 drones have been sniped, so yeah, I believe this is going to be the strategy now here for Special, but he might need more tankier units against those Roaches on the ground. He might transition into some tanks, even some Hellbats would be good. Let's see if these are indeed his options. At the same time, of course, SERRAL is going to protect here his newly established base, moving out with the Corruptors. showing some roaches. And yeah, we have passed the 10-minute mark, so this might be the attacking point now for each player. But of course, they really want to defend their newly established expansion, but at the same time I do see a big move out here by SERRAL with some roaches, with some ravagers. There is vision here for special, so it looks like SERRAL is indeed the one who is going to move out first. Some Zerglings have been added here as well in the front, just to tank more of that damage, and even some spores are being brought here forward. Nice job by SERRAL. And let's see how this is going to work out. And this is really smart. The Zerglings are in the front just to take the first mine shots. Now they're moving forward. Special a little bit slow onto his reaction. Sadly here for him. The battle cruisers are also really slow. The corruptors are in the back here for SERRAL. They wait, of course, to attack. Some SCVs are getting drawn here forward. And finally now in come the corruptors in the front. The SCVs do repair those battle cruisers. But there's so much Zerg here. Some SCVs still being brought forward. Battle cruisers still in a good position in the back, but I don't see any other units here for special. Just those battle cruisers, 5 of them in the air. A good army for him, but he needs some more units on the ground. He would have been great to have some tanks here in the back. And let's see if it's going to hold on. For how long is it going to be able to hold on against this aggression? And I believe the mines were the answer here from special. But is it going to be good enough? Even the Raven sadly is getting taken out by him. Some roaches are here in the back, causing some more economic damage. 23 SCVs have been killed here, so nice job by SERRAL, multitasking all over the place. And yeah, in the end it was just way too much here for SERRAL versus his opponent. Sadly the mines didn't really work out here for special. Tanks might have been better. Some liberators could have also been interesting, but yeah, early good game here for special. SERRAL, however, coming back really strong, having a stronger economy, and in the end taking the... And I am back with game number 2. This time they're spawning here on Gray's Van, as we have here in the lower right in the blue. It is SERRAL and special spawning here in the upper left part as the red Terran. So a quite nice early abusement here by special in game number 1 with his Liberator, with the battle cruisers, the Hellions as well. But in the end, SERRAL just having too much, and a very smart move by SERRAL in game number 1, having those Zerglings in the front just to soak up the mine damage. That was really smart by him and just gave him the advantage. And yeah, in the end he was able to overrun special with his Roach Ravagers and of course the Corruptors versus the battle cruisers. Now let's have a look what they will prepare for us into this game. I still don't see a expansion here for SERRAL, as he once again, just like in game number 1, he's going extractor first and spawning pool. I believe this is his build order in general versus the Terran. Usually Zergs like to go for the fast expansion, but I believe he's expecting an early aggression by special with some Reapers. Perhaps mass Reapers could be an option here for special, as he's going double gas with 1 supply depot into barracks, also walling off here really nicely. I believe you can fit another barracks or factory into this spot, of course, to protect your expansion. SERRAL, of course, is looking for those proxy barracks, but yeah, no such thing here from special. So both players on the pretty standard note here, nothing out of the ordinary yet. And yeah, let's see if SERRAL is going to be aggressive with his Zerglings. What exactly are his plans? First Queen is also getting produced. There is the expansion, of course, late, because he went extractor first with spawning pool. Double gas is getting mined. I believe this should be a factory, so yeah, pretty standard stuff. And the first Reaper is getting spawned. The first Reaper in game number 1 were very good for special, sniping 2 Zerglings and 1 drone, so really nice touch here by him. I think yes, indeed he's going to go for a double Reaper push once again versus his opponent. And once again it looks like he's going for another, could be another starport here, but SERRAL is very close by with his Zerglings. So SERRAL, of course, having a good map awareness this time. He's getting a look into this one's SCV, but there's the Reaper and he could out micro those Zerglings. So this could also be a fake attempt here by special, just showing his SCV really aggressively here forward, just to fool perhaps SERRAL a little bit, just to make him think, okay, once again it's going to be a starport with a Liberator and so on. So he might try to invest some money into some spores. But yeah, let's have a look once again. The Reaper for special really doing good amounts of damage here. Finally the Queens arrive for SERRAL, and yeah, SERRAL also taking this expansion into this location. So Nice stuff here by Special once again. 2 Reapers out, and some drones might fall here, at least 1 drone, but no, the micro is just too fast here for SERRAL as he's saving those drones into buildings, and now he's going to cancel them. So nice job here by him. Let's see, speed has been done by the Zerglings, so especially in a little bit of trouble with his Hellion and with the Reaper. He should be able to hold. 1 SCV has fallen, so small damages, small poking around here by both players, and the Zerglings are getting chased away by the Hellions. We even have a Lyote here. It's like a coyote, but let's have a look what SERRAL is going to be doing. It's a nice run by here by him, spooling Special going for another position, and now once again 1 SCV or even 2 are getting sniped. So this time an early better game by SERRAL, sniping those SCVs, losing the Zerglings in the end, but it was all worth it, just even stopping the production of this command center. Let's have a look at the worker count. 6 more workers for SERRAL, but this might change really soon as Special is moving forward with his Hellions, with his Reapers. Now the Queens will be, of course, back to defend here. Let's see, Special is splitting his troops. He's going to attack here at the same time. I believe his Hellions, no, they're still on standby, waiting here. I believe he tried to draw those Zerglings into this location just to deal damage with the Hellions from the low ground. So very smart gameplay here by Special, by the Mexican player. As more and more units are getting massed by him, I believe in the end it's going to be a massive attack here into this expansion point. This is why SERRAL once again goes for a wall off. So yeah, both players are just testing the water here, especially Special tries here to counter the economy from SERRAL. He even might try to take out 1 queen, but yeah, the queens are here to help each other, to heal each other. Nice stuff. At the same time, we do see a Raven. Where did that came from? From home with a auto turret from Special. So Special with some nice gameplay by him. Don't see any proxy starport, so I believe he just sent it from home out. So nice job here by Special. At the same time, he really wants to deal that economic damage. I believe it's now going straight. He has a good chance here. 1 drone has been snapped, but good wall off once again by SERRAL. So once again SERRAL with the outstanding defense, just like in game number 1. This time, however, working much better for him, and he also has good vision with those overlords in the air. So Special having quite a hard game here to inflict economic damage. Finally, 1 auto turret is going to be thrown out here just to kill 2 drones at the same time. Hold on, we have a drive-by here by Special, but he gets surrounded. He might kill lots and lots of Zerglings, but in the end, the roaches, the queens, even the ramp is getting blocked. And sadly here for Special, he tried, of course, tried to punch forward, but in the end SERRAL was there with a lucky surround, with a good surround for him, catching all of those units here onto this ramp. And now he might even try to counter with some Zerglings, with some roaches. The wall off is really nice, and once again Special is adopting to go for those Widow Mines. So no tanks for him. Widow Mines it is going to be, as even the Raven now sadly for him is going to fall. So after a good start, Special started falling apart a little bit. Let's see, the Widow Mines are out, but yeah, in comes SERRAL with 2 roaches, perhaps just to draw the fire from those mines. You're just testing the water. We do have a bench in the air, so there is good defenses against the roaches. And now Special takes his other expansion. In the meantime, SERRAL also taking his expansion. So very defensive gameplay here by SERRAL, but once again he's waiting for a timing push, I believe around the 10-minute mark, when his economy is going to be so strong that he can just produce many more roaches, ravagers. And let's see if this is going to turn out to be just like game number 1. We have a transition into barracks, so we might see Special go for some medivacs with some dropship harassment, as he's also spreading the mines out on the map. At the same time, double Raven for him. The Overlord sees it, and we do have some queens at home. Let's see what those Ravens are going to be doing. Sadly, not that much here for a Special. He might try to target the expansion, but it's not finished yet. No drones here. So yeah, Special with a hard game for him. Not able to punch here forward. Perhaps if he would have taken this way into this location, he could have dropped some good auto turrets here. But yeah, SERRAL just being all over the map. Good map awareness, and now Special of course tries to have as much vision as possible as well. So he also has a good tank here in the front to give protection towards the expansion, and in come the Medivacs. Let's see if this is going to be better for him. I believe this location could be a good targeting point by him. Let's see where he's going, I believe, or he's going to into this location. We might be able to find out really soon. At the same time, SERRAL tries to counter with some Zerglings. Marauders are actually getting built now, and in comes the push here from Special with Steam Marines, with some Ravens, with some Medivacs in the air, but there's so many roaches on the ground, queens as well, as more and more creep is getting spread. So nice creep highway is getting produced here by SERRAL versus his opponent. At the same time, he's preparing an attack here, even with some roaches. So this could be a double attack by SERRAL versus his opponent really soon into this location, and perhaps into this location here as well. Let's see, good map control here by SERRAL. Stim is up, he might scan this location, might try to stop this attack, but just a small group of Marines versus so much Zerg. Once again, we do have Zerglings in the front, Medivacs do pick them up, and yeah, SERRAL still on standby with this other force here, just waiting perhaps that more and more units are getting produced. He's almost maxed out, so this is indeed the timer to push around the 9-minute mark. His economy is also looking really good, 78 workers, but the defense of the Terrans are of course very strong, especially with the siege tanks and with those wall-offs at home. Let's see, we do have Steam Marines with shields. Special decides to move out, but these units right here haven't been detected yet by Special, as he's moving out with quite a strong force. Some Ravens are dealing with damage here, as Special is now the one moving forward. He's not supply blocked yet, he's not maxed out. At the same time, finally SERRAL is moving forward with the Zerglings in the front, just in case there are some mines, and SCVs sadly have to be taken out here for Special. Special can't come back home to defend. The SCVs are pretty much exposed now, trying his best here, but yeah, so many roaches are still alive. At the same time, good micro with those Medivacs, with the tanks. Eventually the roaches and the Zerglings will be taken out, but 10 SCVs have already been killed. Hold on, the Zerglings here are still fighting the SCV, so quite a great move out here by SERRAL with that small task force, being able to kill those 13 SCVs, crippling the economy here from Special. So nice move out. At the same time, he's preparing another attack here, and there is no more tank to defend. There are some good wall-offs with some supply depots, and yeah, I believe SERRAL is going to take this game. Hold on, what happened here? I completely missed this. Now Special tried a straight bust here forward into the main. I completely missed this one, so sorry about this, but SERRAL was here present, even with some lurkers, so the buy would have been stopped. There have been some spores here being built, even some Vipers in the air, and I believe as soon as Special saw this, of course, it was game over, it was GG. So sadly his move out didn't work out as well. SERRAL had some defenses at home, he was maxed out, upgrades also were really good, and in the end this group of roaches would have just been able to bust here forward. No more mines, no more tanks to defend, and yeah, good try here by Special, but in the end SERRAL just proving to be way too strong for him, taking this series 2-0. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are going to be seeing each other in the next replays. This is Tommy signing out.